Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So as you can see, we're going to start modifying it now, and you can see he's already lost his arm. After doing the review on this piece, I had his arm angled upwards for the end of the video. And I tried pulling it back down and literally it just snapped. So you can see where it's literally just tore off the bit of the plastic of where the ball joint would have been connected. So literally it's just falling apart now, big time. So I'm going to have to probably glue that in place just there like that, or even hot glue it. But we're going to start modifying it anyway now. So I don't know how this is going to come out. Literally, I wasn't using is just a little lighter. So I'm just trying to bear myself the process. Right, so that's not taking at all, is it? Let's try a bit up here. So it's burning, but it's going to take ages. Could do with one of them flamethrower things, a little handheld one. I think they use them in like cooking, doing cakes and stuff. Yeah, this is going to take ages. The light is already running out. So you can see what I'm going for anyway. It's not coming off or out. So the plan is basically to singe it all really like that, and do as much as I can, and then do the painting on top as well. So we'll leave it there, and then we'll start recording again when we're a bit further on with it. Well, side looks alright up to now so far. Put the camera in now. So you can see I've done the top there. It looks better on this bit here because obviously it's plastic. Well, not plastic, it's like a soft plastic, so it's like a rubber material at the top here, and it's just hard plastic here, so needs a bit more work at the bottom of his legs and stuff. But once I've painted it all up, I am going to paint it as well, so I'll add more to it. I'm going to try and keep some of that in there though, I think it'll look pretty cool. We'll start this side now. So I've got all that side done, so you can see I've tried to leave the middle bit so you can see it still say good guys. Just done underneath his neck. I got a bit of his ear. looks good though. I'm hoping it still will get a bit more drooping and melting of his ear. I think it looks really good, that. Don't know that arm. So I probably won't be able to do much on the back of here, not if I want it to keep on talking anyway. So I'll probably do a bit more burning around his legs. Maybe mainly more burn at one side than the other side as much, maybe. I don't know, just sort of going with it. Well, at the moment, I am happy with the way it's coming out. As I say, once it's all burnt, I am going to paint it, so I think it'll pop even more. It's on fire. Well, what do we think? I think it's looking pretty good. It looks proper melted anyway. Right, so I finished him all up now. So finished all the burning, as you saw in the video. I did paint him, and I did video record painting him, but the video didn't work out. I was trying to edit it and everything, and it just went, just didn't work out basically. So I ended up having to delete that video, and basically I didn't have it on camera with me painting it. So I'll just tell you what I did basically. So you saw that I burned it all, and after burning everything, I literally got some kitchen roll and wet it and just just cleaned all the excessive burn marks off and everything, cleaned it all up. And then when that was all done, the next thing I did was black washed it. So I black washed it from basically right from the head to the toes, covered it completely, and you can see it was all done, black washed. And after that, literally wait for it to dry. It did take a while for it to dry, but luckily it was a warm day today, so I just put it outside to dry. And then I got some dark brown paint, and then all I did was dry brush it. So if you don't know what dry brushing is literally get some paint and put it on your paintbrush, and then get as much paint off your paintbrush as possible. So there's only a little bit on there, and then just basically just gradually just going backwards and forwards with your paintbrush, and that's just dry brushing. So literally that's what I did with the dark brown, and then I got a lighter brown and did the same, dry brush with that one, and then I got the white and then did the same with the white. So that's how I achieved like sort of different colours and different textures, if you can see. Well, the textures is obviously from the burning, but the different colours and stuff. And then I added the blood as well. I put blood inside of his eye, so it's like it's popped, and blood dribbling down, coming out of his nose, his mouth, even the side of his ears, and just dribbling down here onto his outfit. I cleaned that up as well, so you can still see the branding. Cleaned the eye up as well. I also added a gloss, so I glossed the eye up, glossed his mouth up, and the blood as well. So yeah, I think it turned out really good. I think it came out really, really good. Obviously I didn't know how it was going to come out. I was expecting it to come out fairly okay, but I think it came out really, really good, to be fair. I'm really happy the way it came out. I probably could have bent its face a bit more, maybe melted it down a bit more, but I wanted to be careful because literally his head was getting softer and softer when I was doing it, and I'm assuming it's just hollow in there, and I didn't know how it would work, because literally you could just bend it all through there, it might not melt properly altogether, so it might just look like a gaping hole, and that probably would have been the worst look. So, and obviously, and I wanted to keep one eye still intact, so you could see. So you could see one of his eyes basically just glaring out like that. I probably could have made the same again. I wanted to. I probably could have gone a bit, maybe melted his legs a bit more, but again, I didn't know how far, because it's quite hard. Plastic, basically, the legs, but again, it's probably hollow inside, so it'll probably leave just a gaping hole again. It could have worked, to be fair, because at the end of the day it's supposed to be a doll anyway, so you're assuming that the Chucky doll is obviously hollow, but every time he gets hurt and stuff he bleeds, doesn't he, because he's sort of turning human, so that's why I added the blood anyway. So yeah, but I think the hands and everything came out okay as well, bent all them to a crisp, obviously all down his leg. And the back of it, obviously, couldn't really burn much, because obviously I wanted to make sure it could still talk. Sound quality, obviously, still not good. Can't fix that. The air and everything, the way it's melted, it's okay. It's not so bad. It's melted a bit funny up here. It's a bit higher up here, but again, it still looks good. First time I'm doing this, obviously. Never done anything like this before. I've done little modifications to some of my other NECA stuff and figures and stuff, but nothing to the extreme as literally burning it and then repainting it all. So his head and everything still moves really good still. So he can still move his head alright. Sort of muffle his head up and down, but he couldn't last time anyway, so. But he still moves side to side. And as I say, that hand's always going to be stuck there because I had to hot glue it, save for his hand. But I'm gonna store this knife as well next. I won't be doing a video on it or out, but if you want to see a video of me changing this up, it'll be only a quick video. I can put it up, and if you want, just leave a comment down below on this video. Tell me if you want to see me do some modifications to this and you want me to upload it, because I'm gonna do some modifications to it. I'm not gonna do much to it. I'm just gonna literally probably do a black wash, and then Probably gloss it, try and make this, if I can make this a bit more shiny, the blade, and add a bit of blood to it maybe. So yeah, you'll have to let me know in the comments if you want to see that video, because I will be doing it, but as I say, I don't think I'll be uploading it unless you want me to upload it. Same for the bat, I'll probably do a bit to the bat as well, even though I won't be displaying it with this piece with a bat, because the bat's too big, so it'll always be displayed with a knife. But yeah, so all I did was, yeah, like I said, was just bent it all and painted it. And all I used was obviously the black wash, dark brown, light brown, and the white, just to make it so it pops more. So to be fair, it wasn't really an hard piece to do. I think the hardest thing to do is literally just bending it. And if you've got this piece in your collection and you want to do modifications but you don't want to ruin it, then I advise you not to bother with it. I wasn't so bothered if it didn't work out, because this piece was, obviously it was falling apart and it was all scratched. So if it didn't work out, I wasn't so bothered. So again, no, but if you want to try it for yourselves, it's not an hard one to do. We'll put the rotating base on now. So I'll just put it on the rotating base now. I've just put the little ring light on as well. Turn the big light off. Just see how it looks in a different lighting. Yeah, I'm definitely glad that I left that eye intact. It really does pop. And that eye all bloody. So yeah, I'm definitely surprised how well it turned out, and I'm really glad that I did it. I mean, I'm really, really glad that I did it and not just basically chuck this away, because I was going to just chuck it away and yeah, just get rid of it basically, because it is an old piece. But I've changed it up and I'm glad I have, because literally I've got a different version of Chucky now, and a version what you can't even get unless you modify it yourself. NECA did release a burnt version, but it was only limited and they've already sold out of them. And plus it'll only be a small one. This is a big version of Chucky. It's decent size, this one. Not your average size, NECA size. I'll bring a NECA in now just so you can compare it quickly. So you can see there's a big size difference. So obviously NECA were doing a burnt version, you're going to get that sort of size. Well, it'd be even smaller than Pennywise. So yeah, really glad that I did this. And as I say, nobody else has got one unless they've done one themselves. And plus it still talks, so bonus. So if I'm going to give this a rating now, I'll probably give this, I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. I don't want to give it too high. Because as I said, there's probably other things I probably could have added to it. I could have bent probably the legs a bit more. Maybe bent the side of the face a bit more, because I wanted one side more melted basically than it is. So I'd give it, yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. That's what I'd give it. But yeah, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up please. Leave a comment down below. Tell me if you want to see that video of me just doing the knife. It'll only be a quick video anyway if I do it. Don't forget to subscribe. If you subscribe to my channel, then you'll always see new videos going up and you won't miss out. Really, really good that. I'm really happy with it. I'm really pleased with it. I'm not usually that sort of person who's I'm always, when I'm creating stuff, like I make dioramas and stuff, I'm never 100% sure how good it is until people have seen it, and like then I sort of think, yeah, it is good. It's very hard to rate my own stuff. I'm always judging myself. I can't help it, but I have to say I think this did turn out really well, especially in different kind of lightings and stuff. It's really good. Anyway, so we'll leave it there. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.